Few regions in the world can offer the sights, the diversity, the scope of activities, and the standard of service as Southeast Asia. Vietnam, Myanmar, Laos, Cambodia, and Thailand all await to captivate your senses. Primarily Buddhist, this peaceful region is the perfect destination for the discerning traveler, with beautiful exotic locations, delicious food, superb accommodation, and an incredible diversity of people, culture, and traditions. Southeast Asia has it all. One of the most economically advanced countries in the region, Thailand is also the only nation in the area with a still active and extremely popular monarchy. It's also the region's most visited country, thanks to its irresistible combination of natural beauty, inspiring temples, renowned hospitality, salivating cuisine, and relaxing beach life. Most trips to Thailand begin in its capital, Bangkok, the political, business, and cultural center of the country. Although distinctly modern, the intrepid visitor can still find remnants of a sleepy Thai village in its innumerable alleyways and along its intricate maze of canals. A day in Bangkok can easily be spent visiting historic temples and palaces, taking a boat ride around the floating markets, shopping in markets or modern shopping malls. And when hunger strikes, there are so many restaurants to choose from, the list is endless. Bangkok is also home to some of the best hotels in the world, like the Oriental and the Peninsula. The surrounding area is also home to many attractions, such as the ancient temples of the former capital of Ayutthaya, easily accessible by day trip. Chiang Mai, the country's second largest city, is a gateway to the mountainous north. Here visitors may like to trek to hill tribe villages and visit the long neck people that inhabit the area. There's also a chance to ride elephants at the elephant camp. Back in the city, a private cooking class is a must, while top resorts such as the Four Seasons or Mandarin Oriental await to help you to rest those weary feet. Even further to the north, Chiang Rai offers more outdoor activities such as biking, hiking, and even a jungle elephant ride. One can also cross the Golden Triangle into Laos and cruise down the Mekong to the UNESCO-listed World Heritage Town of Luang Prabang. The Four Seasons tented camp, nestled at the meeting point of three countries, is a one-of-a-kind experience not to be missed. Finally, for the sand and sun seekers, the south of Thailand beckons. World-class resorts await the traveler to Phuket and Krabi. And on the east side, the island of Koh Samui remains one of the most beautiful islands in the world. Activities here include everything from snorkeling, scuba diving, rock climbing, and to simply lounging on the beach with a book. All of these places feature world-class accommodation and restaurants. After decades of war and tyranny, Thailand's neighbor to the east, Cambodia, has transformed itself, and there's never been a better time to visit than now. With its perfect blend of vibrant Khmer culture, charming people, and amazing sights, Cambodia has it all, for the sightseer and the sunseeker alike. And it often begins in its lively capital, Phnom Penh. Nestled at the point where four rivers meet, the political and business capital of the country offers sights such as the Royal Palace, the Silver Pagoda, the Pol Sing Genocide Museum, and the Killing Fields. Save some time for the Russian and Central markets. Meanwhile, the vibrant riverfront is home to many fine restaurants and watering holes. Phnom Penh has a growing arts and culture scene, and many of the beautiful old French colonial buildings have been transformed into world-class hotels. Nestled just north of the country's Tonle Sap Lake lies a wonder of architecture and art, the largest city in the world in the 13th century, Angkor Wat. It contains more than 283 temples. The magnificent complex features many must-see temples and ancient structures, all displaying the greatness of the Khmer's past. Nearby, the town of Siem Reap is the hub city to the temple complex, and and has great accommodation and a lively nightlife. Visitors may also engage in humanitarian activities, from visiting projects to attending charity concerts and donating to poor villages for basic needs such as clean water. Finally, the south of Cambodia is home to its premier beach resort of Sihanoukville. Though its infrastructure is still being improved upon, this is a port for the American cruise ships and features mouth-watering seafood restaurants, as well as a growing list of luxury hotels and resorts. Neighboring Cambodia to the north is the landlocked country of Laos, which offers visitors the most easygoing, laid-back atmosphere of all Southeast Asian countries. The country is definitely not short on sights and things to do. Visitors here will find a very peaceful place, offering both striking scenery and some of the friendliest people on earth. The capital, Vientiane, is perhaps the most relaxed of the world's capitals, and that may well be its appeal. Sites here include several temples around the city, as well as the Victory Gate, a local rendition of Paris's Arc de Triomphe. Nearby, textile weaving villages dot the outskirts of town and are well worth a visit. Sipping a beer lao by a riverside sunset is the perfect way to end the day in the capital. Luang Prabang, with its beautiful buildings and natural surrounding, has become Laos's foremost tourist showpiece. Nestled between two rivers, this elegant UNESCO World Heritage City is the place to relax, thanks to its serene and peaceful atmosphere. Biking around the countryside is a popular activity. Or visit the Elephant Park Project and help look after one of their rescued elephants. Despite all the sights, many visitors choose to simply spend their day here reading a book or people watching. The serene Buddhist world of the morning almsgiving is an enchanting experience where one can witness the color and charm of the early morning procession of monks. At night, the town comes alive, with night markets set up throughout the small streets, where villagers from neighboring hill tribes come to sell their handicrafts. Other sites in the country include the dramatic sweeping Plain of Jars at Siem Quang, and the area around Pak Se, where one can cruise along more than 4,000 islands. The abundance of wildlife here is truly memorable. Though the infrastructure is somewhat lacking in this part of Laos, the natural beauty and serene pace of life here more than make up for it. To the west lies Myanmar, a country rich in natural beauty and well-preserved culture. The last colony of the British, its current political situation does not detract from the sheer beauty of the place, which remains undiscovered to mainstream tourism. With world-class sights and friendly people, Myanmar represents a mysterious and alluring destination. The capital, Yangon, features one of the great sights of Asia, the Shwedagon Pagoda. It's also a bustling city on the verge of modernization and offers all the necessary amenities. Bagan is a site easily equal to the splendors of Angkor Wat, only much less visited. Its thousands of temples are dotted along palm trees, and a few days of exploring this ancient city is an experience not soon forgotten. Mandalay, known for its crafts and elegant Charmin Monastery, is a great place to wind down before tackling the road to Inle Lake and the well-equipped tourist haven town of Heho. Dotted with hill tribes and thick mountain jungles, the road finally gives way to the serene lake. A few days lounging on its shores and cruising its waters is a perfect antidote to the daily stresses of back home. For 3,000 years, Vietnam fought the Chinese, Mongols, French, and finally the Americans. Today, it's emerging as a dynamic, chaotic, and always surprising nation of magnificent diversity. It's easy to see why the country is the region's fastest growing tourist destination. Hanoi, the political capital, is home to majestic French colonial buildings, leafy boulevards, temple of literature, and dozens of picturesque lakes. It is quickly becoming a world-class city, with accommodations such as the Sofitel Metropole and the new Intercontinental. To this day, Hanoi retains its grand tradition of the arts, with galleries sprinkled throughout the city. Its outskirts are home to dozens of quaint craft villages, producing many different types of wares, such as ceramics and intriguing folk arts. A 10-hour night train away on the Victoria car will lead the visitors to the mountainous north in its main hub, Sapa, home to spectacular scenery of rice terraces, colorful hill tribes, and a rich tradition of textile weaving. 3 hours east of Hanoi, the famed UNESCO site of Ha Long Bay beckons the visitors with 3,000 islands and islets. Spending the night on a luxury junk, such as the Ginger or Jasmine, is an enchanting experience not to be missed. Towards the center of the country, the former royal capital of Hue provides the visitor with a vibrant cultural experience. The city is dotted with beautiful royal tombs and is home to the historic citadel. Meanwhile, the countryside provides excellent biking opportunities. A cooking class is the perfect way to sample Hue's delectable cuisine. 3 hours south lies the UNESCO World Heritage listed ancient town of Hoi An, famous for its old Chinese architecture and numerous tailor shops. While awaiting the close, the visitor can indulge in excellent shopping, simply walking around the beautiful preserved old town, head off to the nearby sandy beach, or lounge by the pool of one of its world-class hotels. Continuing south is Nha Trang, a beach destination with resorts such as the Six Senses properties. A vibrant city by the sea, it's not short on outdoor activities and pampering restaurants. The business capital of the country, Ho Chi Minh City, also known as Saigon, is the country's biggest city and as such can offer more of a cosmopolitan experience. Well on its way to becoming a world-class city, Saigon sports all the necessary amenities and some great attractions as well. The War Museum, Reunification Palace, and the Opera House, as well as the nearby Cu Chi tunnels, all offer fascinating insights into the country's recent history. Saigon is also the gateway to the Mekong Delta, a rich, intriguing area of rivers and luscious rice paddies. Here the visitor can be surrounded by an entirely different way of life and visit floating markets and cruise down the rivers. It is also a great place for bike trips along the maze-like countryside. And a night at Kanta's stylish Victoria Hotel is sure to recharge the batteries for more of the same the next day. A great experience here is to board a 7-day luxury cruise which goes up the Mekong River, from Saigon to Phnom Penh and onwards to the splendors of Angkor Wat. We have seen the diversity and exciting destinations that encompass Southeast Asia. Now, who can take you there? Trails of Indochina is the region's premier luxury boutique operator with more than 10 years of experience in the travel industry. We specialize in special interest and individually tailored trips. Whether catering for small groups of photographers or large corporate groups, we offer creative itineraries such as photography tours, culinary tours, cultural tours.
It's amazing there are so many different ethnicities in Vietnam. I don't think most of us know that.
Art tours, history tours,
6 arms. All of the 6 arms.
humanitarian tours, educational tours, private shore excursions, and high-end excursions such as kayaking and more. Based in Vietnam, with offices in each country we travel to, we offer local knowledge and a deep understanding of the specialized requirements of upmarket travelers. To ensure that our tours abide by the highest quality possible, we do everything ourselves, no subcontractors. Our exclusive contacts with well-known historians, artists, famous chefs, interesting lecturers, and distinguished organizations in the region all enhance our exclusive products, customized to each client's needs with thorough attention to detail. Meanwhile, our friendly and professional guides all possess local knowledge that is truly second to none. Trails of Indochina is an industry leader, and we want it to stay that way.
1, 2, 3.
To this end, we are constantly researching new destinations and developing unique products and passing our expertise to our valued clients. You've seen the region's potential as a great holiday destination.
This has just been an incredible place.
You've discovered new cultures, traditions, art, and food.
I think we're very lucky to have experienced this. It was wonderful.
You've learned who can take you there and who can ensure that your trip provides you with the memories you seek.
I think it is unbelievable. One of the best experiences of my life.
What are you waiting for? Come travel with us.